this delicious recipe starts off with some Italian sausage. Now you can use spicy or mild. I'm using mild. You want to remove it from the casing, and you're going to throw it in a skillet, and you're going to get it nice and brown with a little bit of crispy bits on it. And then you're going to go ahead and throw in some diced onion. And you're going to let that onion cook down and sweat down until it's nice and soft. Just like that. And then we're going to go ahead and throw in some minced garlic. You know we got to throw in some garlic. We love garlic around here. And you're going to let that continue to cook for a couple of more seconds, just until the garlic gets nice and toasty. Next, I'm going to add in some frozen black-eyed peas. Now, if you have fresh black-eyed peas, girl, use them, but I'm using frozen. And then we're going to pour in some chicken broth and just a little bit of water. And we're going to blend that all together. And then we're going to start to work on the flavor. We're going to add in some dried thyme, lawrys seasoning salt, black pepper, onion powder, garlic powder. I threw in a little bit of this garlic and herb seasoning, a little bit of red pepper flakes, which is optional, of course. I love this umami seasoning, so I threw in a little bit of that, a pinch of salt, and then I'm going to add a small bay leaf. Now, once this comes up to a boil, you want to cut it down low. You're going to cock a lid to the side. You're going to let it cook down for about 30 minutes, just until your beans start to get nice and tender. Now, while that's cooking, we're going to work on our dumpling dough. You're going to take some all-purpose flour. You're going to add in some cornmeal, baking soda, and salt. You're going to whisk that together. Then you're going to take some cold frozen butter, and you're going to cut that butter into your flour mixture. Now, if you have a pastry cutter, you can use that, but using a fork works just fine. You want to cut it in there until it gets nice and crumbly and flaky. Next, you're going to add in some sliced green onion. And you're going to slowly add in your buttermilk. I'm actually using coconut milk. Now, once your dumpling dough comes together, we're going to go ahead and add it to our beans. Now, if you have a small ice cream scoop or cookie dough scoop, that would work perfectly, but I don't have one, so I'm just going to go ahead and use 2 spoons. Spoon a little bit of dough, kind of shape it with both spoons, and just slide it off into your beans. Now, you can make your dumplings bigger if you want, or smaller. And then you're going to go ahead and completely cover it with the lid, and you're going to let it continue to cook for a few more minutes. And as you can see, the dumplings get nice and fluffy and plump. You guys, this is such a good meal. So good. So flavorful. Sprinkle on a little bit of hot sauce, and it brings it all together. Look at that. Just fluffy and delicious. Yum.